What's good? It's your boy T,
Yo, it's Whit
and this is the 32nd episode
of the Bone and Blend podcast.
with little Asian hips. You should tear that up.
After I drop this baby's going. It's
You
going
back?
Yeah, it's going back
Okay.
to the hips moving.
I'm excited. I can't wait. Feels good to be back. Episode 32.
It's been a few weeks.
It's been a long time.
Blame T this time.
You crazy? All of our listeners know this was not my fault. I've been trying to get back in the pod studio.
Yeah, it's been a minute. My fault, yeah.
I don't think they're gonna take too many more my faults. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a couple side emails, couple side texts.
What'd you tell them?
A couple people was inquiring about replacing you on the pod.
I told you to find a new co-host.
That's what you're saying, but I don't believe it. I feel like it's not gonna go that smooth for me.
We'll see. So what you gonna do when I drop the baby? I need
He gonna pod with us.
I need a
What
few
you
weeks
mean?
off.
We gonna pod from the bed. A little scar ain't never hurt nobody. You can pod with a scar.
Wow.
You might pod from the hospital. You know what I'm saying? How dedicated are you?
I don't know, because we usually drop, a new episode on Wednesdays, and I'm scheduled for Wednesday to deliver. What we gonna do?
I mean, what's more important, the pod or a baby?
I keep asking you that.
Nah, we're definitely not podding that day. But
or, I mean, we could have it recorded.
you gonna record the day before you
Maybe.
giving birth? We'll see. But I think it would be funny one day if people just like clicked on the pod and it was another Asian girl sitting here that kind of looked like you.
Nah, that wouldn't be funny.
She'd be like, "Yo, it's Whit."
First of all, why would she be in my house? That's not funny.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Hold on.
Look at you, messing up already.
What you mean, why would she be in the house? You keep saying replace you. See? And if I replace you, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, but y'all don't have to do it in here.
Where are we going to do that? It's a pandemic.
I don't know. Exactly. Why is she in here then?
As long as she get COVID tested, that'd be hilarious. That's the joke I always make though. Like, I just want to walk into like a holiday with the family one day.
With another Asian girl?
Or just another random girl acting like nothing's changed. And like, I want to see everybody responds. They're going to be like, where Whitney at? If they're just going to stare at me.
Oh, they're definitely saying
If
something.
they're going to slap her. I don't know what would happen. That'd be
Might
hilarious.
be a couple
though.
hands thrown.
Probably. Yeah, but it's been a minute, like we said. What's been going on the last few weeks in your life?
I feel like a lot.
Tell the people. I haven't seen you in like a month. So I'm just
No, I'm finally in my third trimester, so it's getting close.
Third trimester Whit.
It's getting close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting not to feel as good. It's not as bad as the first trimester, but
Okay.
it's bearable.
Okay. Bearable. You've been sleeping a lot more.
Yeah.
Your stomach getting a lot bigger.
Well, I haven't been taking naps. I've just been sleeping
Yeah.
earlier than usual.
All of that. What else been going on?
Twins' birthday.
The twins turned 7 while we were gone. Twins turned 7.
Threw them a mini quarantine party with their cousins. I mean, it's already a party with just their cousins. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, anybody that know our family, it's a lot of kids. So we did that against CDC guidelines.
I mean, it was under 25 people.
What's the number now? I think it's like 10.
I don't even know.
See, you're not being responsible. I'm kind of tired of being responsible though. Can we talk about that?
Go ahead. Let it out. Let your frustrations out.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? I'm all for COVID protocols. I'm all for keeping people safe.
Because it's real.
It is real. Even though I'm hashtag vaccine boys, you know what I'm saying? I got my second shot this week.
I'm not even going to tell y'all the symptoms he
I got my second
not
shot
one.
this week.
I'm just kidding.
We should talk about that though. The first shot,
Yeah.
I did get my first shot about 3 weeks ago. Right?
Yeah.
And
first of all, he was hesitant.
I was super hesitant. I was scared. I was like, I don't know if I should get it. But my job was offering it. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, I don't want to pass my chance up. Because eventually everybody might have to get this thing.
That's my stance on it. I feel like eventually we're all going to have to get it no matter what.
Yeah, so I feel like to travel, everybody going to have to get it eventually. Or even to go to school. I don't know. I just think they're going to find a way to make everybody get it anyway. So right. I'm like, I might as well
be one of the first ones.
Be one of the first ones and put my life on the line. So I did get it. And I asked them, was it going to be side effects? The lady was like, you might get a little arm soreness, maybe a little flu symptoms, but that's about it.
I think it's different for everyone because the nurse that I talked to, one of my friends
is she a real nurse?
Yeah, she's a real nurse. She got hers and she said...
There's a lot of fake nurses out here. Go ahead.
Wow. She said she didn't get no symptoms the first dose.
Uh-huh. But
the second one, that's when she had all the symptoms.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared. So my first shot, arm swole up. Arm was swole for a few days, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I couldn't have punched somebody. Like, I couldn't lift no weight.
Couldn't drive.
Yeah, I could drive. But I could feel it when I lift my arm. Mm-hmm. So my arm was swole for a few days. My eye also swole up. But I think that was separate.
I wish I could show y'all a picture.
Man, I got one, but I'm not going to do that. The eye swole up. I think that was separate, though.
Yeah, I don't think that had nothing to do with...
I don't think...
The vaccine. I don't think so. We'll see in the second one.
That thing was swole.
Yeah.
I had to do the little doctor over the phone, get some antibiotics for the eye. I had a little STD. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it was it's gone now, so.
Yeah, it's gone. Eye back to normal. Still got my vision. Thank God.
That was my thing. I was hoping he didn't lose his vision.
Oh man, but yeah. So second shot this week. I'm on the vaccine team. I'm the only one in my house with it though, which is not really fair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think.
I wish y'all could have got it before me.
I don't know what they.
Well, kids can't get it yet anyway.
I was gonna say I don't know what they say about pregnant women getting it, but you on Clubhouse weren't you listening?
Yeah, I was listening to like a room full of black doctors on Clubhouse that was kind of talking about pros and cons and all that. And then I was like, I don't know if they really doctors or not, but I believe them. Like they looked official. They were saying that pregnant women should get it, but you haven't had the option anyway. So by the time we getting too close now, I wouldn't let you get it.
Yeah.
I think you'd be better off just waiting until after the baby.
I agree. I feel like I'm breathing hard.
Well, yeah, you've been breathing hard for a couple months now. Y'all should hear me Whitney sleep, boy.
I don't snore.
Y'all think she cute.
I don't snore.
Y'all think she cute.
Do I snore?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Lately you have been.
No, I don't. It's
dog,
just.
Don't make me record it. Don't make me record it.
Go ahead and record because I do not snore.
Alright, I'm gonna put it on the gram. You. All of that now.
No, you lying. I know you lying.
I'm not lying. I did
not do all that.
It's the baby. I'm not blaming you. You know what I'm saying? It's the baby.
So you can blame the baby for that, but other things I can't blame the baby for?
Nah, you can't blame the baby for that. Don't blame my son for none of that other stuff. He don't got nothing to do with none of that. We was talking about something though. Tired of staying in the house. COVID. Right? At this point, it's been like a year.
Approaching, yeah.
I'm not mad at people no more. I don't know. Early on, I was mad. Y'all need to stay in the house. Y'all the reason we ain't never gonna go outside.
Well, it's not about that. It's
y'all tripping.
To me, some people is taking it too far. Like, I feel like some people are judging us for going to your parents' house, to my parents' house.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. What I'm saying is, people have given the government or whoever, CDC, everybody that's in charge, they've given them a year now, kind of, to get it together. I don't know how much longer they think people will stay in the house.
I don't know if you read it. The numbers, not numbers, but the hospitalization numbers are going down.
Are they? Finally?
In Vegas, Clark County, and the positive.
Finally, though. They was going crazy for a minute. Yeah. They was going crazy.
Yeah,
I'm still scared. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to hype nobody up like I'm not scared, like I'm just out here. We still playing it safe.
Yeah. We just not mad at people.
At other people that are out. Like, if I was a single adult with no kids and in good health, I'm traveling at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll be in Mexico.
If Whit wasn't pregnant and we ain't had kids, we'd be out.
Agreed.
But
honestly, I think, no, even if we had the girls and I wasn't pregnant now, I would consider
take a trip by now.
Taking a trip.
It do look fun, I ain't gonna lie. I know these rates is low.
Yeah, I would consider taking a trip.
I've been seeing so many people in Turks, Cancun.
Yeah.
All the nice places that I know they normally wouldn't be at. And I'm like, oh, you got the low.
I mean, I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, I'm not either. You can't be.
But yeah.
Anything else happened while we was gone?
I'm sure a lot of stuff did.
We had the inauguration.
No, I think we pod after that.
I think we potted after all the white people ran the Capitol. I don't think we potted after the inauguration.
Okay. You sure? See, that's how long it's been.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah, I don't think we...
Joe R. Biden?
Yeah.
What do you call him? Joseph R. Biden?
Joseph R. Shout out to Joey B. Joseph R. Biden. Hey, they talking about giving us them $3,000 something per kid on the income tax or something. And an extra $1,400.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna take it too. We up. We up. Shout out to Joseph R.
Kamala.
We gonna take it. Y'all know how much these kids cost though?
Yeah, don't know.
Cause I do feel like people with no kids be feeling away sometimes about like why they get all that. If y'all knew how much we spent on these kids every day.
Yeah, especially groceries, like food.
Man, talk about it.
We spend a lot a week when it comes to groceries or just eating out.
Groceries, dinner. Like every dinner, I don't think we can eat dinner under like $25, $30.
No, not with 5 of us, no.
Those days is gone.
And
like the freedom that people with no kids feel, like if you can just pull up and order whatever you want and still stay under 12, 13, like, or if you can go to a restaurant and eat by yourself for 15, like.
Well, if I was single and no kids, not single, but just no kids, I would only eat like once a day. One big meal a day.
That's true too.
Like
we can eat like once a day and like 2 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
They need to eat 4 times, 5 times a day.
It's stressful. I'm fine. Because we adding another one to the mix.
I know.
So it's going to be a little more expensive.
He's special though.
Don't do that to the girls.
He's special though. I love the girls, but that's my man.
Man.
Little man. Little man. I'm right now I'm leaning towards Lil T nickname being Little Man. So y'all tell us what y'all think. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. Little Man. Look at Little Man. He getting so big. Nah? Shout out to Little Man. Shout out to Little Man. Let's get into it. We got some stuff to talk about today.
What you got for us? I was gonna say T.
Start off with T. You trying to pass me up?
No, go ahead.
T start of the week, baby.
I'm gonna let you shine.
Would you believe me?
Off the dome.
Would you believe me if I told you I don't have one ready?
No.
It's been 3-4 weeks.
I would believe you.
Oh, okay, cool. My thought this week is be careful what you ask for. Because you might get it. You might get it. So
that can go good and bad.
Yeah,
a lot of ways.
That could go a lot of ways. I'm saying that because I just noticed a lot of people ask for stuff, myself included, and once we get it,
we don't know what it comes with.
Exactly. What it comes with is a lot more than what you asked for.
Yeah, not baggage, but just a lot.
Yeah. And that could be money, that could be a position, that could be a relationship. For example, like we even asked, like I feel like I've prayed before for our business to succeed. But when it's succeeding, it's definitely a lot of work.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And there's times where I be like, I do not want to do this, but we put it on ourselves, you know?
Right. And we do want to do it, but
right.
It's just certain times when it's actually time to put the work in. You be like, man, how bad do I want to do this? Like,
right.
I could be okay without this. That's the problem, though. It's like in life, you're always stuck between deciding, am I okay with what I have, or do I want more?
Right. Because just like you tell me all the time, because I always say, I want to go work, right? You always tell me, you say that, but once I do go work, I'm not going to want to.
You're not. That's a fact. Working is overrated. Working for somebody else is overrated. Because
work,
I mean, and I know me myself, I've turned down jobs where I could make more money because I know what's going to come with it. Like, at this point, I only want to work like 9 to 5 jobs. One, because I still have to until I could be independent. But if I'm going to have to work one, I want to work one where I'm comfortable with what I'm doing compared to working 10 hours a day like a slave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hard labor. Like, I'm not, and I shouldn't say like a slave. It's wait. Let me real. I'm going to leave this in too. We're not going to edit it. But it's Black History Month. Shout out to that. I'm big on Black history. I don't always talk about it on this platform because it's not really for that. This is more a relationship thing. But we do have to at least acknowledge that it's Black History Month.
Right.
Shout out to everybody that fought for people like me to be able to sit here and do this. Right?
And I love that the girls know about it too.
Yeah, our girls is big on it. I love every time they come home and they're like, Daddy, did you know that such and such? So my oldest daughter be teaching us about stuff about Rosa Parks and stuff, and I act like I don't know it already, so she could tell me. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope to see that. And then I always got to throw my own Black history in there too, because whenever she come home and tell me about the president, it's like, did you know about George Washington? I'd be like, yeah, but he owned slaves though. And then they be like, Daddy, we know. So, you know, I got to keep them on their toes when it comes to that. But shout out to them. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to Black History Month. I don't love the idea of Black History Month because
it's being a month.
Yeah, like I'm doing Black History all year. I'm not on just a month thing. So if anybody that know me, they know that. But back to what I was saying. Using the term "work like slaves" ain't the best term to use.
Nah. But
when I say that, I mean working extra hard for somebody else's business. I'm past those days, right? I'm not like I've done a lot for, and I do work hard, but I'm not gonna go extremely harder for somebody else's business than I do for my own business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like I was saying, be careful what you ask for, and I feel like that kind of leads us into our topics this week, right? So we were scrolling on the gram, like when you always do. I don't got time for it, you know. I'm too busy. I'm locked in.
Actually, you were the one who showed me this.
You're not supposed to tell people the sauce. You know what I'm saying? I'm too busy. I'm locked in, honestly. But we came across a little meme on the internet, right? And I thought it was something we should talk about on the pod because it was interesting to me. So this came from, I'm not going to say the Instagram's name because I could tell they stole it from somebody else. So it came from somewhere originally, right? We'll probably put it up with this. But The meme said, "I want a husband," with exclamation points and quotation marks. Then it has a little face that's yelling back, and it says, "No. You want something to post on social media. You don't want to forgive, let go, to serve, forsake others, submit, cleave, communicate, fast forward, cover, apologize, and be held accountable. You want trips to prove to your exes and be able to say someone validated your worthiness with the ring."
That'd be true though. A lot of girls always say they want a husband, but then they don't know what it comes with that. Cause like,
keep going.
marriage ain't easy. I think we've said it before. Like, it's not easy
at all.
It may look easy, but behind like the pictures, behind closed doors and all that, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a work in progress every day. Definitely.
So, you agree with this meme for the most part?
I do.
I do too. And this could be flip flop. It's not just aimed at single women, but this could be the same for single men as well. Like, people say they want a spouse. Like, I want a husband, or I want a wife, or I want somebody to hold me down.
Right.
I want a rider. You feel me? I want a ride or die, however they say it. But they don't really want that.
Well, because at the end of the day, like, it's two different lives, like, blending in together. Like,
exactly.
We could be two different people and have, like, same qualities or same whatever, and still be, like, bumping heads.
Yeah. Because people don't... So this is one thing people don't realize, I think. There's so much more that comes with having a wife than what people think about, right? So a lot of the main stuff people think about is, let's be honest, the first thing dudes think about is sex, right? So somebody might look at a girl, like even you, for example, look super good, fine, all of that.
Thanks.
And trust me, sex is at the top of the menu. That's what most men want. That's what, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man at the end of the day. I care about that too. But people don't realize sex is such a small part of marriage. Even if you had the best sex in the world, if you was doing it an hour a day, that's still 1 hour out the day. Nobody doing that. Look, let's be clear. No, nobody's doing an hour a day.
I hope not. But nah,
I don't even got time like that.
Not, but
I mean, how much you got to be in great shape for that type of stuff, anyway. All right, so it said max 10 minutes.
That's all you got? That's all he got, y'all.
Nah, I'm just playing. But no, sex is such a small part of marriage when you think about it. Like, it's important. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like marriage can't survive without that. But still, it's such a small part of it. Like, there's definitely people out here that have got married
for that.
Just for that. And then it's like, now I gotta look at this person the other 23 and a half hours out the day, and I don't even like them. Besides that,
not even that. They just gotta. It's probably a lot of arguments, not arguments, but like disagreements. They're working on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my point is that it's just so much more to a spouse than the sex part of it. It's also so much more to it than even like the household stuff. So like another thing most men would say, man, I want a woman as a wife that cook clean, that could take care of the house, all that stuff, right? Even that is still a small part of it, right? Like, so if you look at the end of the day, your spouse normally starts becoming like your best friend because they are around you the most. Y'all confide in each other the most. Even after she done cooking and cleaning for an hour, what's next? You know what I'm saying? It's so much deeper than just I need somebody that can cook, clean, and have good sex.
Right, and you just gotta be able to know your spouse, like know if he doesn't feel like communicating, talking. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's okay to like leave them alone. They need space, cause like even us right now, we're with each other 24/7 because he's been working from home.
Right.
So like it's okay for me to give him space.
Right.
Without him like, oh why is she not around me, or
yeah, without me taking it personal. I be wanting space, honestly. Like you can't spend every single second with each other. That's part of marriage though, where you got to know when to give somebody their space, when to let them be, because people need their own
without feeling away.
Independent time. Yeah, without feeling away, without feeling like they trying to do something sneaky or something.
Yeah, or like, cause you know how girls are. We like to not complain, really, but like we just like to talk it out. When it comes to like if I'm talking to my friends or anything, like I'll be telling him stuff.
Right.
And I don't want him thinking like, oh, she just be complaining so much.
We be all in the group message. You know what I'm saying? if anybody got a group message with Whit, y'all might as well add me. No, I'm just playing. Nah. I'm just playing. But nah, that's a big part of it that I think a lot of people don't think about. Everybody wants like the glitz and glamour, like the nice side of it, but they don't ever want to talk about the other side of it. And then one thing I want to point out in this meme, they say you don't want to forgive, let go, to serve, forsake others, submit, cleave, communicate, fast forward, cover, apologize. All of that stuff is the hard part of marriage that a lot of people not really with. A lot of people is not really with all that.
Our generation.
Right.
Women don't want to submit because they feel as if like they got it on their own, or like not necessarily independent, but like it's just not how like.
Well, they got their own bag. It's not like back in the day where they stayed home and the man went and made all the money and stuff. Because a lot of women, a lot of women are doing better than the man they date. So it's like, why would I
submit to you?
Exactly, but
it doesn't have to mean like submitting as in like financially, like submitting in like talking things out, or like feelings.
Right. I mean, in my opinion, submitting to your husband is powerful because at the end of the day, whatever you do, submit to your husband, and we're not talking about him telling you what to do and talking to you crazy, controlling you. I'm talking about, when I say submit to your husband, you can bring whatever problems you have or whatever's going on in your life to your husband and let him carry that weight or that burden for you instead of you trying to carry it on your own.
But a lot of women feel as if they can do that because it's just not
how it is. I mean, they've been doing it though. A lot of women have been doing it. Even when we met, I feel like you were super independent.
Right.
Like you was dealing with a lot of stuff personally and everything else, and I feel like you was doing it all on your own. So I almost feel like it's a relief when you can let some of that go onto your husband.
It's not easy because
right.
Again, you're blending two different lives into one union, you know, and we gotta like compromise.
That's a fact. But I do think forgiveness is a big part of marriage. Praying for each other is a big part of marriage.
And I'm not gonna lie, women don't like to forgive.
That's a fact.
Well, like we don't.
That's a fact. And I can see why, in some instances, why women don't want to forgive. But I think our generation have to be careful about. Oh, I wish my husband would.
Yeah, because you just never know. It might happen to you.
Because you keep saying that, and he do. It's not that easy to just pick up and leave somebody.
Yeah.
It's never that easy as it sounds.
Yeah, you just never know.
And you may not want to leave that person. I'm not the guy that says because your husband makes a mistake, you should leave him. Because whatever mistake he made, yeah, he shouldn't have did it. But at the same time,
there's a reason.
It could be a reason, but at the same time, it could have really been a mistake. People make mistakes. Yeah. Like, I don't think one person making a mistake makes them a bad person forever. Like, there's somebody sitting in prison right now that made a mistake that was a good person a week before that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe in second chances.
It's not a mistake if you're constantly doing it and not changing.
No, that's true. I can't.
I mean, that's a whole different story.
I can't argue that.
It's a whole different story.
I can't argue that.
No, forgiving is a big...
It's a big part of marriage. Yeah. A big part of marriage.
Because it just leads to, like, you guys compromising and growing.
Right.
As a person and as, like, a couple.
And I know as a husband, I forgive Whitney a lot if she make me mad about something, because I know I'm definitely gonna need more forgiveness when it comes to something else. Like, I'm definitely gonna make her more angry than she just made me because I'm stupid. So I know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, so let's move on to the next meme. We found another one we want to talk about, right? And this one is for the dating people.
It says, dating is for people who have their life together. You have no business dating if you're fighting demons and losing. Having your life together means being in a good space with yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. It could also mean financially. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect, but it means you're stable enough to go through life, hardships, and survive. Many people can't say that.
But I kind of disagree.
Why?
I kind of disagree. One, I don't know who wrote this. Sound like somebody that had a bad dating experience, though.
Of course.
So, just if we take the first one, right? Dating is for people who have their life together. You have no business dating if you're fighting demons and losing. Let's be clear. Everybody's fighting demons on some level. You just might not view it that way because you think
it's nothing.
Right. So, if we're being realistic, nobody's better than nobody else. Everybody got something wrong.
So I can see her saying, like, dating is for people who have their life together. Because if you don't have your life together, why get into a relationship?
Because you're lonely.
But
a lot of lonely people don't have their life together.
Right. I agree. I could see that part. But then, if you don't have your life together, you want to be able to get in a relationship so that person can help you grow.
Right.
Get out of whatever situation you're in. Like, I can see both ways.
This sounds like the woman probably in her a little bitter, but probably in her 30s or 40s that have had bad dating experiences with certain guys. Even
though she's doing good in life, money.
Yeah. Because when you're young and you dating, nobody has their life together.
Right.
We ain't have our life together for sure.
No.
But if you find the right person, they help you get your life together.
Right.
Now, when you're older and dating, you're looking for somebody that has it all together. You might be that missing piece that helped them get it together.
Yeah, see, and then once you have your life together, like, I feel like it would be hard for you to, like, date somebody who, like, I feel like she'll criticize the men more because he's not what she expected him to be, or with his life together.
I mean, because if we're being honest, no woman wants a man. All the women want, I don't want to say all, but most women want a man that they could say, oh yeah, when I got with him, he had it going on, but I took him to another level. If you meet the man that's already at another level, he don't need you.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of women don't understand. They want men that has it all together, but that man don't need you if he got it all together.
True.
Because what I need you for if I got it all? Like,
just the sex.
Exactly.
But then at the end of the day,
and that's not gonna last because he could get that from anybody. Like, people be wanting a man that's successful and got it going on and single and all that, but with all that success and money and all that, a lot of times comes ego or pride where they don't need you. Like, why would I need to marry you? I could go pick anybody.
Right. I just love the love story of, like, a girl gets in a relationship and or not. I mean, either one gets in a relationship and one of them like picks the other one up and
helps them out.
Yeah, like just grow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
you should help each other grow.
Yeah, relationships and marriage is just not. There's no like rule book.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then I mean, if we look at the second part, having your life together means being in a good space with yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. But people also say stuff like that as if that stuff doesn't change day to day.
Yeah, because it could turn the next day can turn into like a whole different, like you could lose your job easily.
Yeah, and that could mess with your mental, physical, and spiritual. We're a spiritual family as far as believing in God and stuff. So in these days that we don't have it all the way together spiritually. Cause some days you just mad and feeling fleshy, and you don't even want to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mentally, physically, if somebody out of shape, they shouldn't date. I don't think that's correct.
Nah.
You know how many fat people would be lonely out here?
And a lot of fat guys be getting girls.
Shout out to the fat people, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. A little more,
And who's to say, like, a lot of women like chubby dudes, so what does being in physical shape, good shape?
And then doesn't mean, I don't even know who this girl is that we dissect in this tweet, but doesn't mean that everything is perfect, but it means you're stable enough to go through life's hardships and survive. Many people can't say that. I think at this point, anybody that's alive could almost say that. If you made it through 2020 and you're an adult, you could talk about how you made it through life hardships and survive.
Right, without that.
Yeah, so at this point, most adults have made it through life's hardships and survived. Yeah, I disagree with this one. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. You part of it.
I could see, it's part of it. I could see the good in it.
Yeah.
The other is like she kind of sound bitter because a guy that she was dating probably left her.
Yeah. That sounds about
when
right.
she thought she had it all.
Yeah. But if you're not ready mentally, physically, and spiritually, don't call me. Don't call. Yeah, you ain't never gonna get a call if that's the case. You ain't gonna find nobody to date if that's what you're looking for. All right, moving on, right? Because this is the last one. Women be thinking they won because they got the guy. Sometimes the real winner be the woman that got away. We need a finger snap.
This one?
Yeah, there you go.
No, I can see both
That's
ways.
how my ex feel. I'm just kidding.
I can see both ways. It depends how the guy was treating
the past girl.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's no...
Because sometimes, this could be right on both sides. Sometimes the woman that got the man did win. And sometimes the person that got away also won.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Definitely depends on the situation.
Because say like the guy was cheating. Of course the woman that got away is the real winner. Why would she want to go back and be with somebody who was cheating on her?
Right.
But if like she was the one cheating, or if she was the one like putting him down, like verbally abusive all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we got to start telling the truth, too.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
We got to start telling the truth. Some people are better in their next relationship than they was with you. Mm-hmm. So I definitely have an ex that I didn't treat as good as I treat my wife. So in her mind... in her mind, they probably do... Like, any of your exes probably do think that they won by getting away from you. But your current person might have won by being with you. Because people do better. That's one reason why I would never let Whit go. Because I know she's going to treat the next two better.
That's the only reason why?
No, I love you. But I know she's going to treat, like, that can be true for both sides.
Yeah, I can see it for both sides.
You can also see this, though. a woman thinking they got a prize in a dude, and then once they with him, they realize he trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he ain't. I don't think I was with a guy that wasn't like that. Trash.
Oh, tell me, they was good. They was all. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, I ain't have a lot of trash exes either. It feel weird. I can't even refer to my people as exes
been so
no
long.
more. It's been so long.
Yeah.
They done had 10 kids since then.
Stop lying.
Nah, but I think this can be true for both. Sometimes you do win by getting away, and sometimes it just wasn't meant to be for y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, she might go be a great wife for somebody else, but she wasn't it for me.
That's the hard part about dating. Like, I don't want to waste time.
Yeah.
But you just never know. Like, y'all might not work.
If you don't take a chance, though, you never know. And I like females, especially. Like, to me, I've seen some females that I know was like a headache when I was talking to them. But then somebody married him and they seem so happy. So either she stopped being a headache or he just puts up with it way better than, you know what I'm saying?
Than you could have.
Than I could have.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you agree with this one or disagree?
To me, it depends on the situation.
Okay.
So. Okay. Of course, if he was treating me bad, I'm gonna post that because I was a real winner because I got away. Yeah.
I feel like any ex-girl posting this anyway, though. He could be a great guy. She could be the one that messed the relationship up, but she's still gonna post this. Like, you think you got a prize. The real winner is the one that got away.
Yeah, so it just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good, like, meme, though.
It is. It's the memes be hidden. Yeah. Even though they don't always be true. They sound good half the time. They sound good half the time.
I mean, it be true to people's situations sometimes.
Yeah. So. You know what is true? Me and you. You like that? I mean, it's just something I've been doing a little like a little writing, a little poetry. You know what I'm saying? Roses is red, violets is blue, all that type of stuff.
Oh, Valentines Day is coming up.
You see what I did there? I let you in. What's the plans? What we doing?
What is everyone doing nowadays?
I know, man. What's like a dope Valentine's Day now?
Cook in the house?
Nah. We do that all the time.
I could do a little setup for you.
Some rose petals. Let me do that for you. Let me handle it. I'm gonna handle Valentine's Day this year.
No, I'm good.
You don't trust me? You don't trust me? Let me handle Valentine's Day this year.
He can never surprise me. Well, gifts he can surprise me, but when it comes down to like trying to plan something, he always asks me. So like I kind of figure. Sometimes I'll be wanting to like plan it on my own, but I seen that go bad so many times. And then the woman don't be happy and gotta act like she happy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love this, babe. And they don't really love it. She's mine. So, I normally just ask you what you want to do. Yeah. It's hard surprising me though.
It is. You don't like surprises though?
I don't. And I'm nosy.
Too nosy. Too nosy.
Yeah, don't surprise me, y'all. With anything.
Y'all can surprise her if y'all want. I surprised her with a baby. Now look.
Nah, I knew it for you.
Alright, so yeah, shout out to everybody celebrating Valentine's Day. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, I'm sure it's some deep.
Whether you're in a relationship or
your
Valentine's is your kids. What's that meme you showed me the other day?
It's that somebody wrote, it's that my son is my Valentine season.
That's not funny because that's gonna be me one day.
No, it's not. If I'm not your Valentine, my son not either. But yeah, shout out to everybody spending Valentine's Day with their kids or with their significant other or with somebody you dating.
Yeah, because the girls are at the age where you gotta take them somewhere.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You always come with gifts, but taking them somewhere.
Yeah.
A little over.
Right.
But what you got in the works? Yeah.
What's up?
T is always coming up with ideas for the voting blend.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, he can't just sit down.
I just, I'm inspired right now. I'm in a working zone, so we always coming up with new stuff. The girls released some mini queen hoodies and stuff. Those did well. Mm-hmm. The black one fire.
Yeah, and it's kind of.
We made the black one yesterday. Black History Month. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. So that'll be releasing like today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a lot in the works, man. Just keep tapping in with us. Thank y'all for watching. If you're still watching or listening this long. And
I hope you guys are.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you for listening.
Somebody that's woke hit me and tell me why we shouldn't be celebrating Valentine's Day. I'm sure it's a reason.
COVID.
I'm sure it's a reason.
Corona. Something else.
But until next time.
Deuces.